Greetings, everybody on planet Earth, and welcome indeed to this prologue of Eve and I, this episode of Eve and I, and so just please stand by for transmission. Thank you very much indeed. We appreciate your presence here, and we hope your presence here will continue, that you'll be here and present the duration of your presence. So thank you very much indeed. And we'll be starting very shortly, so please stand by for transmission. All our viewers are from planet Earth. We know this much, but one day, who knows, our statistics may include viewers from other planets, from other galaxies, from other systems. Who knows where the space adventure will be. But here we are on camera one, and welcome everybody to this episode of Eve and I. Well, hello everybody. Yes, welcome aboard. We're on board the Encalepes here. This is camera 2, and this is the side view. This is our side gantry on the left-hand side here, with all our computers, and this is the middle gantry here. And let's go and ask AI Eve to connect us. This is AI Eve here, and she's going to connect us to New Eden in a moment. Okay. No, she's not. We've got a bit of a problem here. We're installing updates still. I thought we were not installing updates, but we are installing updates. That's what she's doing. So what else can we do? I'll tell you what, let's have a look at our trailer. This is our trailer. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, everybody. And thanks for that. Thanks for that follow. Let's open up the chat. Let's open up the chat here. Yeah. All right. Things were updating there, which is why we ran that video. We're all ready now, and we're going to ask AI Eve to connect us. Yeah. Can you connect us, please? Thank you. So she's connecting us as we speak. Okay. It will take a bit of time.
Connecting.
Thank you very much for connecting. Okay. So now let us see where we are in space. Here we go. Right, so we docked up here. We do have a number of people in system, and that's fine. And I'm in this ship here. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna open up our planetary industry. Alright, we've got 888 cryoprotectant solutions. Proteins. Bacteria. Electrolytes. So we've run out of water. And how much have we got? So we've got 7,220 proteins. 11,480 electrolytes, 12,440 oxygen, 10,340 bacteria, and 11,788 water. Right. So let's just have a look. First of all, let's get into our trotters trekking. Right, I've just got into this other ship here. And hopefully you can hear me okay. Yes, I think you can. Right, now let's open up our cargo. Or even our hangar. Right, proteins we want 6,000. 6,000 proteins. Okay, and we're going to put that on board our ship. Next, we want 11,000 bacteria. 11,000. 000. Okay. Electrolytes. We want 7,000 electrolytes. Whoops. Oh, for heaven's sakes, what's that done? How many did I say? 7,000? There we go. Right, and then water we want 8,000 water. Oh, that's happened again. $8,000. Okay. Bacteria, water, oxygen. 7,000 oxygen.
I'm glad to catch you live tonight and glad to see you making your tunes space rich with pie.
Ah, hello there, Bill. Thanks very much, Bill. I want 7,000 oxygen. Alright. So on board we've got 21.4 million worth of goods. Now, we're going to open that industry up again. And we're going to view each one. Let's just go to here first. Right. Okay. So we're quite alright there to fill all that up. Now, let's go to our other planets. Let's go to our, what I like to call planet protein. Here we go. So this is where we're our complex organisms are being extracted to make proteins. But how much have we actually got here? I'll just follow this line across here. Right, we've got plenty of room in our outward going launch pad. Alright, so we've got plenty of room there. Let's have a look at our electrolytes. Let's follow this line. Got plenty of room in that launch pad. Let's go to our oxygen planet. Got plenty of room in that launch pad. This is our pipeline going to our factories here. I've got plenty of room in that launch pad. And we have on our ice planet. Where's it going? Right. There it goes. Lots of room there as well. But yeah. But how much more production have we got going here?
Show say broadcast has ended on Twitch.
Does it? Okay, let's have a look at that. No, it seems to be going for me. No, I'm here on my Twitch site and I can see it running. Okay. Perhaps if you want to refresh your page. I've got a number of dropped frames. Let's have a look here.
Okay, I reloaded.
Okay. Alright, I may have to change my resolution. I hope it's working. Shows all good here, my friend.
Yes.
Okay, so I've still got a number of days of drilling here. About another 2 days. So that's what we're going to do. But we're going to drop this stuff off. So I'm closing this view. We're going to go back to our, well, where we always were. Right. And now we're going to undock. And there we go. We're undocking. And we're going to go towards our safe area. We're warping out.
Warp drive active.
And we're cloaking. Right. We're warping out.
Warp drive active.
And we're going to warp back to where we just come from. There we go.
Warp drive active.
I can get a bit closer than that. We're just going to have a look. Alright. Just having a look who's... Right, there's an alliance called Patchwork. I just saw an epithal on scan, but not in this area. So we're going to warp back to the customs office of our cryoprotectant facility. And we're going to drop all our goods down to the planet. We're going to fly our goods down to the planet via the customs office first. And there we go. We're a little bit closer there. Let's open up our cargo. There it is. And it's all very jolly here in space. Do you like my spaceship? It's pretty good, isn't it? It's called the Entelepes. I'm on board the Entelepes. Right, we're slowing down. Alright, I've got an epithalon scan called Combat Commodities. Oh dear. Let's speed up a bit before we slow down. Let's just do a scan. We're getting a bit closer. Alright, we're within range now to decloak. Let's align back to our getaway. There we go, we're turning the ship around. Alright, stopping engines. Engines are all stopped. Okay. And now we want to take all this and transfer this to the customs office. But before we do, we're just going to do a scan. One more last scan. Alright. Decloaking. Transfer. Recloaking. And warping out.
Warp drive active.
That's it. And we're there again. That'll keep us going for a little while. And let's what shall we do next? Alright. Let's go and get some bacteria. And we're going to warp to 20 and just be careful.
Warp drive active.
We're being very careful here. Do. We're too far away. We're going to come back.
Warp drive active.
Ba 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 ba.
Warp drive active.
Okie dokie. Right. Okay. Right, I'm turning round. We got a bit close then, at a really fast speed. I have to slow down very quickly and turn the ship round just at the right time, and I did it all. We did it. Okay, but I haven't scanned. Right. I've got nothing on scan. Let's open up the customs office. Transferring the bacteria. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Cloaking and get the hell out of here. Alright, because there's another there. Because there are other people in this system right now, I'm not going to warp too close to my arrival points at each customs office. So I want to turn towards the next one, and we are going to warp in at 20.
Warp drive active.
And let's do some scanning as we go. Nothing on scan at the moment. Alright. So we're turning around and we're going to reapproach. We're going to warp out and reapproach.
Warp drive active.
Because I do not want to decloak myself by arriving too close to the customs office. Because these customs offices, they orbit the planets. So my landing points that I've created myself in space at that specific time, it might be about 6 kilometers away. Because the actual customs officers are moving, it could be a lot closer. Or a lot further. But
Warp drive active.
normally, sometimes, I get decloaked by the structure. So we have to be very careful on that point. That we do not become visible for too long. Okay, we're there. Right, I'm approaching this place now, into which we will launch our electrolytes and take it from there. And it's all very beautiful to be running around in a spaceship across the galaxy, or even just a system. Alright, let's slow the ship down. Let's have a scan. Nothing on scan. Alright, let's slow down a bit more. And welcome everybody to the stream. It's nice to have you here. Okay. All right. Let's scan a bit more. And a bit more. And we're turning around. And I was daydreaming there on the wrong thing. Okay. So let's open this place up. And we're going to transfer.
Warp drive active.
That's lovely. Right. Let's go and get some oxygen. We're turning towards the oxygen planet. And let's warp within 20
Warp drive active.
to stay safe. Ba ba da ba. See, I warped in at 20 kilometers, but I've arrived at 7,500 meters. That shows you how much these structures move. Right, let's slow down by 50%. Let's get a bit closer. Oh, I've got nothing on scan at the moment. I'm doing 31.1 meters per second. And we're within range now to transfer. Alright, that's good. And we're stopping the ship. Right.
Warp drive active.
Lovely. And let's go and get our water. I've got nothing but NPCs on scan. And we're going to warp within 20.
Warp drive active.
Thank you. Reapproach. We're going to warp out and warp back in.
Warp
That's
drive
excellent.
active.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Warp drive active.
There we go. And it's really nice to have you here. Thanks very much for coming in and watching. I hope you are well and things are okay in your part of the world, in your part of the universe. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're slowing the ship down here. And then we're going a bit faster as well. We're doing about 45 meters per second. In fact, we're doing 45.9. And let's turn around and stop. We're going to come to a full stop once we turn around. That's beautiful. There we go, we're stopping the ship. Right. So we've launched that to the from the launch pad to the customs office. Alright, decloaking 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Warp drive active.
Excellent. Beautiful. We're not out of the woods yet, okay? But we've got to go to the system next door and collect our proteins and bring that back to the station as well. Okay, let's dock up.
Warp drive active.
And these in New Eden are what called your dailies. This is my daily routine in Eve. Let's request docking.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Thank you. All right. Let's open up our cargo and drop it into our item hanger. And then we click this button to stack it all so it's all together. There we go. So far we've got 10,000 proteins, 15,000 oxygen, 23,000 electrolytes, 24,000 bacteria, and 75,000 units of water. Okay, so we're going to go to the system next door. We're going to go and see our neighbours to borrow some proteins from them. Let's undock. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our safe spot.
Warp drive active.
Let's go turn towards where we're going to jump. And let's jump through the gate.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
There's no one here but me. But if I come back in my scanning chip and do some scanning, you can guarantee somebody will come in.
Warp
All right.
drive active.
We're going to our planet protein now. Not all planets are full of protein, but some are. Okay. Let's begin to slow down. Roundabout. Roundabout. Now. Okay. Let's open up our cargo hold. And we're changing our speed. We're slowing down even more. There's no one around except for NPCs. Right, we're within range now. Let's slow down a bit more. And let's turn around. Alright, stop engines. Stop engines, please. Oh, it's me that's got to do that, so... There we go. We're stopping engines. Now we can now do a transfer. Only 7,000 of them. Oh, and 60. Let's transfer. Decloaking in 3, 2, 1.
Warp drive.
And recloaking and warping out. Lovely. Okay. Let's jump back to our home system.
Warp drive active.
There we go. And so far this has taken 50 minutes. And we do have to go back down from 1080p to 720 because I'm getting some dropped frames.
Warp drive active.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Right. Let's go home.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Permission to dock.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Eee. Okay, so we've got a healthy amount of stuff. Let's just open up industry again. Planetary industry. Right. We've got 888 cryoprotectant solutions. So, what we can do is we can see what they're going for on the market. I mean, I'm going to sell 800 of them to my mate for 80 million. And that's what we do. But if we now go to our browser, and we're going to look here how much they're going for. Right, so we've got to open that. Engine domain. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Oh my god. They've gone down to 123. They've gone down in price. Cryoprotection solutions have gone down in price. But I'm always selling them for about 100,000 each to my friend. Okay. So so what I'm going to do, so they're going for 123,000. Let's have a look at that again. So there we go. And I've got 800. I've got 888 of them. So we're going to see how much is 800 is 123,000 times 888, and for that we need a calculator. So we're going to open up our calculator. Okay. Here we go. Let's open up our calculator.
Calculator.
There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 0, 0, 0 times 888 equals 109 million. So I hope you like my calculator. Let's open up our calculator again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Calculator.
I like that. Not a lot, but I like it. Right. I'm just going to go to Restream, see how our signals and everything is doing. That's fine. All right. Welcome everybody to this. Welcome everybody to the stream. It's nice to have you here. Shall I get into my other ship now? Right, Inspector Clouseau. This is the Inspector Clouseau. Now this does look like a fedora, doesn't it? Hey? So let's open up the agency. Exploration. Cosmic signatures. Two jumps away. Let's set destination. Let's open up our fitting. Inventory. Core scanner. No. Alright, let's put our probes in. Alright, that's fitted. Let's close that down. Now we're two jumps away. Let's undock. And we're going to warp out.
Warp drive active.
Cloaking. Right, where we're going, there's 11 anomalies to scan. So let's do that.
Warp drive active.
And see what happens here in the space-time continuum of New Eden. All right. Let's jump out again.
Warp drive active.
Dee 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 dee. Ba 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 ba. All right. So we're here. There's a lot of people here. Oh gosh, I need to warp out somewhere.
Warp drive active.
All right, there's too many people here. Okay. Yeah, there's too many people here. Let's do a scan. Let's open up the agency. Let's go one more jump.
Warp drive active.
Whoa, that was a big planet. Let's see how many people are in this next system.
Warp drive
Alright,
active.
and I've got a safe spot here. Right, are there any stations here? No stations. Right. So... Right, we're decloaking. And we're launching our probes. And now we're recloaking. Scanning, and I can see my scanner probes out. And let's just elongate that a bit. Right. Whoops. Okay, let's go there. 16 AU. It's a combat site. Okay. Let's go to 8 AU. It's a wormhole. Right. Let's just carry on with this wormhole. Because if it is not a collapsing one, then it might be worth going into to see what's in there. Right, it's still a wormhole, but it's not saying what sort of wormhole it is. Whether it's a dying one. Let's go in at 2. We're bringing the probes closer. That makes them more intense for an intense scan in a smaller spot. And it's an unstable wormhole. Okay. Damn. dear, oh dear. All right. Ah, it's a data site. This is good. Perhaps we can get some data out of it. Huh? Alright, we're 54% scanned. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's go in that to AU. And all the data sites or relic sites that I've discovered recently, they've nosed off. It's a Blood Raider mainframe. Alright, so we're decloaking and bringing in our probes. And we're recloaking, decloaking. Right. Let's go there.
Warp drive active.
Let's see what we find here. damn. Damn. I want to have another go at it. Let's have another go at it. Oh, damn. Ah. Ah. Damn. I'm not going to get anything here. Oh, God. Alright. I was unable to hack that one. Let's go to this other one. Let's orbit. And we're targeting. Let's go to where I am. Alright. Come on, let's do this. Oh. Hey, here we go. Five items. That's rubbish. We're approaching this next one. We're going to orbit at 2,000. We're going to orbit at 1,000. There we go. Let's see what we can find here. Whee! Oh, God. What's this? Oh, God. Ah, here we go. Let's approach this other one. There we go. Ah, right. It looks like that's it then. There's another one here. Let's approach this other one. Let's put on our... Whoa. Right, that's it. We haven't done anything. Let's see what's in our cargo hold. 7 million. 16 items worth 7 million. In low security space doing a data site. I was expecting more. Let's warp out of here.
Drive active.
And we're cloaking. And have we got... Yeah, we've got our core scanner probes there. Right. Okay. Okay, so let's just have a look. And, I've got this one more cosmic signature here. 2 combat sites and unstable wormhole. What about this one? Decloaking, launching, recloaking. Okay. Let's go out to 16 AU. Lovely. Okay, let's analyze that. Okay, let's go to 8 AU. Let's go to 4 AU. Still not saying what it is. Oh, it's another data site. Okay. Let's go to 1 AU. Okay, analyze. I'm also doing a scan. Got nothing but NPCs on scan. Alright, it's 59% scanned. Up a bit. Okay. Alright. Not good. Alright. Can we...
Your webcam background is cool, makes you look like you're in a real spaceship.
Ah, thank you very much. Let's decloak. Thanks very much for the follow there. And let's recloak. Alright. So yeah, this is camera 1. Here we are on camera 1 and we are on board the Antelepes. Okay? And let's go to camera 2 on our side view. You can see behind me all the banks of computers doing their billions and trillions of calculations per microsecond, per nanosecond. And here is the gantry to my left, which goes to a viewing window. And I sometimes go out there when I get a bit depressed and go and have a look how beautiful the universe is. And it cheers me up. Okay. So, we're going to warp to within 100.
Warp drive active.
It's a very good view, I bet.
It is. Nice to meet you, Shalala. Right. Right. We don't want to stay here. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
We can't do that one. That one's protected. Alright, so for now...
Are you in a wormhole?
Not at the moment, no. Let's warp within 30 kilometers of this unstable wormhole.
Active.
have you played Eve?
Since 2009. All right.
I started in 2008. My main has 160 mil skill points.
Right. So I started 2009, around about November. So what we're going to do is unstable wormhole. All right. And we're approaching. Won't last another day. All right, we're going to jump through it. Okay. Oh. So we've got combat sites, we've got all sorts here. Let's go back.
Been away from the game for some time. I used to live in AC2 with Isaac and C3 statics. Those were the best memories.
Right. Oh God. I'm warping to my...
Warp drive active.
safe spot. Right, let's open up our map. And we're going to head on home. With 3 jumps out. Excellent.
Warp drive active.
Yep, that's good. Okie dokie dokie doke.
drive active.
Okay.
Warp drive active.
So we're in home system now, and I'm going to dock up. And here in the space-time continuum, in my part of the space-time continuum, it is now 2:21 in the morning. So I'm going to dock up.
Warp drive active.
Closing a few things down along the way. So thanks very much everybody for coming in and watching. It's highly appreciated. And here we are. Let's ask to dock, please. Thank you.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Lovely. All right. And in that time, let's just see what our planetary industry is going. So we've still got 888 cryoprotectant solutions. And we've got plenty of stock to keep that going. Let's just have a look at that planet. All right, and there we go. We've got room for another 800 in there, easy. But I shall be selling 800 to my friend on Sunday. All right. This is our oceanic planet, which serves as a planet where we take our tier 2 commodities, our tier 1 commodities, turn them into tier 2s, and then down the bottom are our factories that turn it into tier 3s, which are these cryoprotectant solutions, and we've got 888 of them. Our current value of around 109 million, but I'm going to sell them to my friend for 80 million. Okay. Lovely. So yeah, let's call it a night there. Let's close a few things down. Okay, I'm going to quit my browser, and we're going to quit Discord as well. Quitting Discord. Lovely. Okay, and we're going to quit a few other things. I'm going to quit chat now.
Good night.
Good night, Bill. Thanks very much. Salute you, sir. I'm just closing down the chat. All right, everybody. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. And we're going to go into our closing credits now. And this should be good fun. I always enjoy this bit. So, yes, good night. And see you tomorrow at some point. But always remember that for those about to fly, we salute you.